Good morning. It's morning at my time. Monday, April 4th. I want to say. I haven't looked at the calendar. I don't know. Well, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. As I was having breakfast and doing my walking and meditation this morning as the dogs fertilized the yard, um, feelings of heaviness came. Not necessarily just my own, but it just seems like a moment where this morning there's a gentle energy of weight. Sometimes we, would be the word, resist, heavy. Sometimes we welcome, heavy. Thinking of that weighted blanket, the weight of a loved one laying their head on our shoulders and they just need a break. Right? Sometimes we welcome, heavy. I thought about that this morning. I said, what if we don't necessarily want to welcome the heavy right now? What if we're tired of the heavy? Well, as a compassionate being, Richard, what can you do, right, to help ease the suffering of the heavy? Because that is one of the cornerstones of compassion, raising your awareness, noticing suffering, and then moving to fix it or to some way decrease it. And sometimes we can't end that suffering. Right? When someone loses a loved one, we cannot bring them back. And we've lost a job, or tries possession, maybe tragedy of a house fire, right? Or as simple as you dropped your cup of coffee this morning, really just needed something to go right, and it didn't. I can't put that coffee back in your cup, but I can sit with you and simply sit with you so that you know and feel you're not alone, and to share in the heaviness. Right? That is one amazing way that we can alleviate, right, or decrease some of that suffering. I can't end it. Make it a little less bad just by sitting. So today, we're going to sit in passion. A friend of mine sent me a beautiful deck of Awakening Self-Compassion cards from the Shambhala Center. Um, I'm probably going to mispronounce the creator's name, Dr. Ann Saffi Biasetti, PhD, LCSW. And interestingly enough, right, so the cards, they look like this. There we go. And they have a kind of a topic, right? And on the back, there's a practice. I'm going to do a different practice than what, it's kind of similar to what they offer, but I want to read the front. This one's called a heavy head, or the heavy head. When your mind is consumed with a great deal of thought, especially worry, it can often feel as if it is physically heavy. Heavy, worrisome thoughts produce this internal feeling in our mind and body. Self-compassion can show us the helper and the healer to the heavy mind. It can show up in words such as, I am sorry you are so worried. I hope these thoughts can ease. Or, I know you've been thinking about these things for a long time. The heavy mind needs gentle reactions to help lift the burden. When you meet heavy thoughts with the lightness of self-compassion, they immediately ease and lift. Your body will sense this as well, and your nervous system releases the load. I think that's a beautiful, right, approach to the heavy mind, to acknowledge it to yourself. Right? Yes, Richard, you've thought about these things for a while. And I hope soon they'll leave, right? Leave as a result of whatever. Richard, I hope these thoughts will ease. You ever talk to yourself like that? Gently, lovingly, kindly, compassionately. Just, hey, just stop. I'm sorry. I'm here with you. Sometimes our mind likes to tell us that we're alone and we're not. And sometimes we need to hear ourselves remind us, right, that we are not alone. For example, my beagle is wanting to join us for meditation this morning. Hello, girl. Oh, she is often with me. Oh, you talking? Okay. Right. She's often with me in meditation. She's gonna take her spot. Where she normally goes fine. I am going to play a track. Hopefully, you can hear this. In many Buddhist traditions and compassionate traditions of the world, there is a mantra or a chant that you can repeat gently to yourself, verbally or just in your mind. That helps focus your attention on the compassion for yourself and for others. Because once we begin to alleviate our own suffering, just in doing that gloriously beautiful act, you ease the suffering of the world. This one is Om Mani Padme Hum. I chose this track because it is by the women of the world, and I wanted to amplify that. It's not just a bunch of male monks sitting in meditation, but these are women from around the world joining us in compassion. Listen to this. You'll hear, yes, hear the mantra. As we hear the mantra, we can begin to settle into a comfortable position. I'm sitting in the chair myself. If you're sitting in a chair, I invite you to place your feet flat on the ground. Feel the support of the earth in your compassion practice today. Breathing normally, we'll get your wiggles out, maybe raise and lower your shoulders, right? Open your body and relax for the compassion. I feel my toes too helps me remember one, that got all 10 toes are still there, and two, that each one gets its own time, sensing and feeling the beautiful vibration. As we come in, we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose, and we're going to hold it for 3 seconds. After our three, we're going to sigh it out. Kind of sigh, okay? So hold, 1, 2, 3. more time. Hold. Breathe normally. A little sniffly in spring when it's cold in the morning and warm in the afternoons. I get the sniffles. Continue your deep breathing or normal breathing. And I invite you to soften your gaze or close your eyes. And we're going to gently go into our compassion practice a little deeper. As your eyes are closed or your gaze is softened, imagine the air around you full of love, kindness, grace, compassion. I want you to breathe in that love, grace, kindness, and compassion and hold it for 2 seconds just so that it can get every part of your body. And then breathe out any stress, anxiety, worries, or heaviness. So we're going to breathe in, hold it, breathe in one more time. Amazing job. You can breathe normally. Before I stop talking, we just simply sit together in this moment of cultivating compassion. You do one more breath. But this time, when you breathe, try not to raise your shoulders. Imagine yourself like a bag filling with water. You fill from the bottom up. Fill the bottom of your belly all the way up without lifting your shoulders. Back to the whole abdomen over there. And release it. We'll sit gently together. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Perhaps that wandering is what needs compassion. Take this time for yourself. Allow yourself to be yourself without judgment or correction. Simply be. You're doing an amazing job. Giving your time, yourself this time to hold yourself, remind yourself, and cultivate just a little bit more of that audacious self love, self compassion. allowing us to sit together and share the heavy thoughts. We'll sit for just a few moments longer. You're doing a great job. As we begin to end our meditation today, I invite you to start wiggling your toes. Perhaps you will start to open your eyes a little bit. Scratch like I did. Bring your awareness back to this moment, this beautiful moment together where we shared in compassion. And in sharing and giving compassion to ourselves, we gave compassion to each other and to the world. The world needs all the compassion it can get. I hope this helped make your heavy mind a little less heavy, and that it can ease a little more ever gently throughout the day. May today bring you moments of peace, calm, rest, and joy. Be empowered and empower someone.